How's it going, YouTube? Pat Mac here, coach of the Sacramento Sand Slash, playing in week 6 of the TGR VGC League, up against Cheezy, coach of the new Jersey Jellicents. You can see our team up above and their team down below, both teams arranged in speed order, as well as the 6 Pokemon that we are bringing, and the 6 that I think the new Jersey Jellicents would bring to our match. Our game plan around this is to really find ways to get speed control. They have Prankster Tailwind on Tornadus. They also have speed control with Bronzong, and they also have Swift Swim with Kingdra. So a lot of different options for them to try to get the upper hand in terms of speed on us, and we also need to keep that in mind so that we can play around with our speed with our unburdened Pokemon. We're bringing 2 of them this week with Hawlucha and Thievul. So we're gonna try to find ways to gain speed control so that we can set things up and gain an advantage that way. We also need to make sure that we can play around weather. They have rain, and their rain is really good. Both Kingdra and Kyogre hit really hard, and that's something that we need to really kind of keep in mind and play around as best we can. And they also have the ability to set rain with Tornadus. I believe it has Prankster Rain Dance as well. So definitely gonna have to play around that and find ways to take advantage of that situation, or switch it as best we can. We also brought 2 different terrain modes. You can see both NDD and Pincurchin are both on our team, and so we kind of have like 2 modes. We have our electric mode and we have our psychic mode, and we're bringing Xerneas and Dragapult on both of those probably. I don't see a reason for us to bring both of the terrain modes, but our plan is to kind of gain an advantage using terrain in that way, and then to try to look to clean up and sweep with Dragapult and Xerneas. So we'll see if we're able to do that, and if the 6 Pokemon that you see below there for Cheezy are what we find out when we get to the match here. Okay, so here we are in the match taking a look at his team, and he's got the exact 6 that we thought were coming. All right, well, sometimes like when I get those right, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of scary because those are the 6 scariest Pokemon that I thought he would bring, and here they are, the 6 scariest Pokemon that I thought they could bring. So you know, we get to play the match that way. So having said that, I think this is probably our best way to start off with. We'll look at using the Pincurchin Thievul as a potential secondary option, but I think having these 4 is probably our best way to go to begin with. Yeah, there's so many different starts that could happen with these 6 that they've brought, and so I think this is going to be our best option to go against that, because I could see like a Raichu Kyogre start. I could see a Tornadus Kyogre start. I could see a like Kyogre Kingdra. I could see a Grimmsnarl plus like Celesteela. Like, they have a lot of really good options, and it's very flexible for what they actually want to start off with. So we'll see what they actually begin with. Either way, good luck, have fun to Cheezy. Should be a good match. Really excited to play this one out. It's gonna be tough. However this ends up playing out, it's gonna be tough for sure. Okay, so what do they start off with? Kyogre Tornadus. Okay, so pretty classic combo. I think our best bet is probably to gosh, this is so tough. I think our best bet is probably to protect the NDD, and I think at this point we just have to max the Hawlucha, because I don't think that we can take a hit from like a Specs Kyogre after like a Water Spout after Tailwind. So I think that's probably going to be our way to go. So we'll protect here first. It's got some damage. Looks like we Dynamax. I guess they still have the opportunity to Dynamax here if they wanted to. We'll see what they begin with. Because we, like right now, we have the Unburdened Speed Boost. Tailwind hasn't triggered yet, right? At least I'm assuming the Tornadus will go for Tailwind. God, how funny would it have been if we brought Fake Out on our NDD? Because we could have faked out the Tornadus since it's flying. That would have been pretty funny. There's the Tailwind, as expected, and I'm assuming Water Spout. There's the Water Spout. Can we even live this hit? I'm hoping we can. If we can, it's it's really bad. It's really bad if we can't. Do we get it? The rock fell off, which is good. We do not want it to be water anymore. And we get some good damage into the Kyogre. And I think at this point, actually I wonder if it would have been better to go for the speed boost with a max airstream first. God, it probably would have. I think at this point we just go for the airstream now. Look to start picking up those boosts. Something switches in here is my guess. I don't think they let the Kyogre go down. So let's go and do that. And I kind of wanted just Helping Hand and just get some massive damage off. Now the downside of this is if we, well, I don't think that we would die from a hit. They decide not to switch. They go for Water Spout again. We should live that, yeah. Okay, that makes me think that they're like Scarf or Specs or something. Scarf / Specs. I forget what the calc is too. We do pick up that KO, which is really good. Oh wow, they went for Hail or for a Hurricane in Sand. There's like a, I think it's a accuracy reduction at that point. Part of this was to like control weather, right? So we really wanted to make sure that that was gone. So picking up the Sand here early on is really good for us. Okay, so they go for the Celesteela. At this point, I kind of like just getting some more Airstream boosts. We're going to go after the Torn this time. And I also would like to get a Mystical Fire off on the Celesteela. Oh man, this is weakness policy. That's going to be really bad. I didn't think about that before I clicked it. Hopefully we get some information on if the Celesteela is physical or special. Yeah, hopefully we get some information on that. I actually think, like, now that I'm thinking about this a little bit more, I think it would have been better for us to have, yeah, this is Celesteela max. I think it would have been better for us to have protected the NDD in this instance. Okay, well at least we'll get some information. If it is weakness policy, then at least we'll know. Maybe that's some good information for us. Goes for Protect. Okay, that's not a big deal. I think we'll get the Airstream boost through the Protect. Yeah, it doesn't do very much damage. That's okay. So it has Tailwind, Protect, Hurricane. Okay, no weakness policy. That's good information. Airstream could be physical, could be special. Who knows? And Celesteela picks up the KO on Alicia. Okay, I think at this point I want to go into Xerneas. God, what would his last Pokemon be? Did he bring Beast Boost? Unfortunate. Special attack. Oh, okay, so he is a special attacker. So I think, we will go Xerneas. Oh, why did I bring Thunder? Why did I bring Thunder? Oh, I think I'd had this as potential max target. Thunder is bad in this the weather that we have. I would like to keep this thing around, so I would like to make sure that Xerneas gets off this this boost. So we are going to go for a Follow Me here. It is likely that the Celesteela gets a second Beast Boost. We'll see. They do hit their Hurricane. Okay. We'll get the heal from our Berry, but I don't think that's going to matter too much because I'm pretty sure that whatever attack this Celesteela goes for is going to pick up a KO here. Go for another Airstream boost. Okay, and that does pick up the KO. So they pick up the KO on NDD. So we'll have... Oh, let's change our overlay out here too. We do get the Geomancy. We'll have to see if this is enough though. We'll have to see if this is enough. Getting this boost is very big. We should be at like a neutral damage against the Celesteela now. Okay, so Tornadus is fastest. Xerneas is second. Their Tailwind ran out. Okay. So I think at this point, gosh, what do I want to go for here? We could stall like a turn of Dynamax potentially from the Celesteela. I like the idea of going for just a Dazzling Gleam. Let's get some damage out first. And and I think a Phantom Force makes the most amount of sense here. Let's go after the Celesteela slot. I assume a Tailwind's happening. Yep. I wonder if it would have been worthwhile to target that down a little bit earlier. I think he's played it pretty well to keep it healthy. Wow, that picks up the KO on that too. I guess he does have, what, one special defense boost, special attack boost at this point? I guess I should have gone for the Protect early. But I think the result would have been the same the next turn. So we pick up the KO on Torn. I do like that we get a chance to see what his last Pokemon is. Dang, this has been a very fast match. The Sandstorm just went out. Down to 2. Okay, so what's his last Pokemon? Is it the? It is the Kingdra. Okay, so he did not bring the Raichu. That's good to know. So, what's our best chance of winning here? I think it is. Is it hitting a Thunder on the Celesteela? I think it is. That's probably our best chance of winning this. We take a lot from a Flash Cannon, yeah. Yeah, does miss. Unfortunate. But that's what you get for running inaccurate moves, right? Okay, and then Kingdra picks up the Xerneas. Okay, so not seeing the Raichu makes me think that I'd be interested in leading with the Thievul and the Pincurchin. And that could be worthwhile. I just don't have a great lead against his Tornadus Kyogre start that he just had. You'll have to think about how I want to play out this next match. Okay, so taking a look at his team, I think we are gonna switch up our plan here. Yeah, I think we are gonna switch up our plan here because I don't think that we can live a hit if we don't max our Hawlucha, which I don't particularly want to do. Like, I'd rather have Xerneas max in the back. I guess there's, what about the option of leading? I guess there's the option of leading NDD Xerneas. I don't love that option that much though. I think I'd much rather have like a disruptive start and then to play the match out from there. Well, we've got 2 modes, so let's try out the second mode. The first one didn't quite work out how we wanted to. I think there might have been a handful of plays I could have done differently. I'd have to look back at that match afterwards and watch. But this is the other mode, so let's go and try this mode out. If this one doesn't work, then, you know, it doesn't work. We tried it out. See how it went. But yeah, the Kyogre Tornado Star is just so strong. I mean, if I was them, I would just do the exact same lead. Kyogre Grimmsnarl this time. Okay. So is there anything I want to do differently? It's going to be really nice that they don't have Tailwind. So we are going to get the Electric Seed to pop on our Thievul. So it will be the fastest thing. It does have Prankster though. They do have Prankster. I think the game plan to start off with is to go for some Snarls. And I like the idea of just, honestly, I like going for Rising Voltage and Muddy Water both look good. Sucker Punch also makes a lot of sense here. I think if we can tag this Kyogre and start to lessen its, start to lessen its damage output from a Water Spout, I kind of like that more to start off with at least. Scary Face. Oh, okay. Yeah, the, wow, that did a lot of damage. Wow, that did a lot of damage. What the heck? So one interaction you might have noticed there is they went for the Scary Face on the Thievul, but because it's a dark type, it does, it's not affected by the Prankster priority. So that just didn't do anything against us. And I kind of like, God, it does so much damage. Do I want to go for, yeah, let's go for a Snarl again. And can I live another one of those hits? I don't even know. I think I'm going to Protect on this turn. Let's see if we can try to stall out the rain a little bit. Okay, they do go for the switch. And they bring in the Tornadus. Oh my gosh, if I'd gone for, oh man, if I'd gone for the Rising Voltage right there. Would have been so sweet. Okay, so that's some good information for us to know. And they go for a Reflect. I think I'm okay with all of this so far. Getting those damage drops are good from Thievul. And we do know it's Scary Face plus some screens. I kind of want to go like, I kind of want to go Fake Tears, and I could go Rising Voltage, or I could go Muddy Water. Both of those sound very appealing. Let's go for Muddy Water. Let's get some spread, because we just want to try to weaken some of these Pokemon so that we can try to clean up with Xerneas and Dragapult in the back. I think that's the main game plan here. And they did not go for a Prankster move, so they went for some kind of attack into Pincurchin. Do we live that? Oh, we do! Pincurchin! What a boss! Oh my god. This Pokemon has put in so much work for us over the last couple of games. We are going to die to Life Orb. We are going to die to Life Orb, but, oh man, put in a lot of damage. Oh, and it's a berry. Is that one of the pinch berries? That looks like citrus. Okay. Dies to Life Orb. Alright, so what's our best plan from here? I mean, Xerneas does look really good. Do I want to max Dragapult and go for some speed, though? I think I like that idea a little bit more. If I can try to put our Kyogre into an even, or not Kyogre, our Xerneas in an even better position, I think that could be the way to go. And I like the idea of Snarl. Yeah, I like the idea of Snarl, and we are going to max the Dragapult this time, and we are going to go for some Airstream boost. So we're just going to try to pick up some speed here. Do I want to give him a free switch into Tornadus, or into whatever Pokemon's next? I don't hate that idea. I think it's actually fine to kill the Tornadus here. It is a threat, right, with the Hurricane. So if we can pick up this KO, then I imagine potentially Kingdra comes in next. Maybe I could have stalled out some Tailwind turns. This might not have been the right call, actually. Like, thinking about it a little bit more, I think I could have gone after the Grimmsnarl to waste some screens and to waste some Tailwind turns. I almost like that a little bit more, actually. Yeah, I think that might have been the better way to go. We are faster than both of these Pokemon, though? That kind of surprises me. I would have expected this to be slower. Because they did, I mean, they did get a Tailwind off, right? Like, am I just missing something? There's a Spear Break. Not a big deal. We do lose our Evil there. So we are down to 2 versus 3 here, and they don't have Torn anymore. Should check how many turns of Rain are left. Okay, there's the Celesteela. Okay, that's good information to have. And so that means they don't have the... Oh, it means they don't have the Kingdra then, right? Okay. So the Celesteela, Kyogre. Okay. We are going to go for Geomancy. I think it's the best call for us. And I like an Airstream boost again. Yeah, I think an Airstream boost makes the most amount of sense. It's a little weird because the 2 Pokemon that we have right now don't have the greatest of synergy, right? Like, they don't have, they're not hitting the same types, so like I can't get a, oops. I can't get a, like a defense drop with, like a Max Ghost to like help with Xerneas sweeping, so thinking about like from a team building aspect, like maybe I could have gone for like a special Dragapult. It's an idea. I did not even know that you could avoid Scary Face. I thought that was a 100% accurate move. I mean, I'm glad we dodged it, but I didn't think you could miss that. Heck, it surprises me. So we do get the Geomancy off. Very good for us. Oh, I forgot to check to see if they had yeah, I forgot to check to see if they had Tailwind up. I'm guessing they don't, though. Like, these Pokemon are fast, but I don't think they're faster than their Pokemon under Tailwind. This is what happens when you take notes at the same time, you know? So they do get the defense boost from the Steel Spike. Do we live a hit? Wow, we don't? That surprises me. Oh, it's a crit. Ah, oh, that's unfortunate. Sometimes it happens, though, you know? Okay, so how do we win this game? Honestly, I don't know if we do. Don't know if we can win this game anymore. Wonder if I just should have gone for the... yeah, I don't think I can take out the Celesteela. I mean, maybe I can get it with... do they have... No, they didn't. Okay. Maybe I can start to like get some defense drops on it. That might be the way to go. That's probably my best case scenario. Because it doesn't matter how much faster or slower either one of us are. It matters if I can kill this. And I don't think I can. Not with this Pokemon, at least. I think I needed Xerneas to be able to do that. I wonder if it would have been worthwhile to just go for a Thunder on it, straight up. Not go for the Geomancy boost. Yeah, and he's Steel Spiking. So like we're gonna do like very minimal damage. And like a Reflect will come out from the Grimmsnarl after this turn potentially. That doesn't matter, that's the KO. Okay, so just writing that down. Yeah, so we end up losing 2-0 here. Yeah, definitely like a tough matchup, right? It was really tough for us to be able to fight up against those Pokemon. I do have some other tools on my team that I wonder if it would have been worthwhile if I brought them. They had a lot of power though, and trying to be able to play around with like making sure we had speed and making sure that we could like actually hit their threats for like some super effective damage was tough. The Raichu not coming both games, like having the Raichu in the like potentially in the back, right? Like they never actually brought it. but having the threat of Raichu like made it pretty difficult to try to go for some of those electric type attacks that we would have needed to hit to take out like the Celesteela and Kyogre. I wonder if like trying to play more aggressively in those instances would have been a better choice for us. Like, sure, maybe the Raichu comes in and soaks it up, but then we get that information at least. And I think by trying to play like almost scared of it, right? We just played scared of it, and I think it caused us to lose those matches. Whether or not, right, we would have actually won those. But anyway, great game, really well played to Cheezy over there. His team is super scary, really hard to prep for too. So if you're interested in some more VGC content, or if you're looking for some singles content as well, so both of those are in for draft leagues, then this is the place to be. Like, subscribe, check out some more of our videos, and we'll catch you on the next one.